Hey besties, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you got your wine, your water, or your rolling tray, or whatever you need to tune in with me. So I know you guys have been waiting. There's really not that much to say because after my first Met Gala video, I thought we pretty much established that this is the Hunger Games. You were not invited, and it's just, when are we gonna stop tuning in? Well, I didn't tune in, I didn't watch it, but even just talking about it and, you know, decoding it or whatever it is that I'm doing, it's just, why are we giving this life? Why do we continue to give these people the energy that they are harvesting? I don't know, but you guys wanted me to talk about it, and I did post like a weird cryptic Instagram post that did need an explanation, so I will give it to you guys. But before we get into this video, if you couldn't tell by my cute new specs, today's video is sponsored by GlassesUSA.com. I was excited to work with them because you guys know your girl can't see, and glasses are not cheap. So when you can take your prescription and get a few cute pairs at a time for a good price, I'm taking advantage of that. By cutting out the middleman, GlassesUSA.com offers over 10,000 prescription glasses and sunglasses, including in-house brands like Muse, Amelia E, and designer brands like Ray-Ban, Oakley, Gucci at up to 70% off retail price. Shopping online at GlassesUSA.com is so easy, and it also means a risk-free shopping experience. You get free shipping and returns, 100% money-back guarantee within 14 days. And if you're ever feeling overwhelmed and don't know what to choose, you can literally just go on their site and take a quiz. It's a 60-second quiz, and I'm gonna do it right now just to show you guys how easy this is. Let's get to know me. Yes, I need vision correction. Nearsighted. Medium. Would you like to protect your eyes from screens? Yes. That was very important for me when I got my glasses because I spend so much time on my computer. I wanted to make sure that I had protection. And if you have a particular brand in mind already, you can just put yes and swipe through this list, and it was so easy to find. Let's look at the glasses that they sent me. The first pair that I have on right here are the Autoto Skill lenses in the color Tortoise Gold. I think they're really cute, and it's something new, it's something different. This pair is the Autoto Tito Gold. I have a gold pair of glasses like this, but these are more sturdy and I like the shape better. Last but not least, these are so cute. This was me feeding my inner child. These are the Amelia E Tatiana Pink clear lenses, and I just think they're so cute. Like, also, if you're not into the frames anymore, GlassesUSA.com also offers contact lenses. It's the perfect place for you to stock up and save on all contact lens brands. You can get up to 25% off on brands like Vista Plus, AccuV, Biofinity, so you really have no excuse not to check out GlassesUSA.com. If this is something that interests you, all links will be in the description box as always. Now let's get into this video. Like, who are you to close off Earth? For legal reasons, if any kids are watching, this is oregano. So yeah, I have been getting bullied in my DMs and my comments on Twitter, just everywhere. When are you talking about the Met Gala? Why haven't you talked about the Met Gala yet? And the simple answer is because I just don't want to. So like, I've just been kind of putting this video off, like kind of hoping that you guys were just gonna forget, but nobody forgot. So yeah, here we are. I love you guys. I want to give you content. I want to give you all the content that you want, but a lot of this stuff just like sucks. Like, it just sucks to talk about, and it's just like, I'm tired of these people. And not all of them, because again, I don't think all celebrities are terrible people. I don't think they're all out, you know, pushing agendas, like knowingly, at least, because they're puppets, most of them. But you know, like, I don't think everybody is in the same boat. So it's just a weird mix of energy, and I just don't like spending too much of my time on it. And if you didn't see my first video on the Met Gala, you should go watch that, because that's where I like break down like the Met Gala symbolism and what the Met Gala is really about. I'll have you know, whichever side it is, I'll have a little tab open up here on the screen, or you know, I'll have the link in the description box. You can find it on my page, either way. What I do want to go through is some of these outfits and who attended and why, like just stuff that was going on and things that people were sending to me. What was the theme And why did it happen again so fast? Like, my Met Gala video was only freaking 7 months ago, and I mean, now I guess I know, because, you know, supposedly that germ that was going around that you can't say or you'll get demonetized, yeah, that thing put like a stall on things, and they had to like do the Met Gala later or earlier or something last year when they did it, and there was like no Met Gala 2020, I think. So yeah, I guess that's why we got it 7 months ago or so in September, and then now we're getting it again in May. It's usually supposed to be in May, I think. I don't know, don't quote me. I don't care about when these events take place. I mean, we probably should, because usually there's some type of something going on, but there's never really a mistake though. They choose when to do these things when certain planets are in transit and like all these extra things are going on. I told y'all they have the top astrologists in the industry like on their side. Like they know what they're doing. So what I'm going to do is start sharing my screen so that we can get into some of these looks, because I'm confused. Even if I look up what the theme was right now, I'm not one of those fashion people. Like, I don't know what gilded glamour is. I think that's what it was, right? I think it was. Like, none of that means anything to me. So I feel like every year the theme is just Illuminati. So it's just like, y'all can keep naming it all these other things you want, but that's literally what we're doing. So whatever. Okay, starting off, we got Lala face app the hell out of her face. We're gonna have another social media is fake video too, so like this video if you guys want another one of those. Yeah, Lala, I know that Lala is like an icon or whatever, like as far as like our MTV, TRL, those days and stuff like that, but Lala can't act to save her life. She's just taking up space. Like, she's the Brown Kardashian. Like, I don't know why she's here. And then she's on like more shows, and then like 50 Cent keeps trying to like revive her acting career. I don't know what she's doing for these roles, but clearly she's doing something right behind the scenes. Vanessa Hudgens, another one. When was Vanessa Hudgens' last job, like last mainstream job? I'm not talking about those little Hallmark movies that she be making. I mean, the Netflix check. No, yeah, Netflix. We know the demons run Netflix, so she has been doing a lot. The princess, what was she? The princess swap, the switch. She's been like 3 different princesses on Netflix. Yeah, I don't know. This right here is just giving like evil phoenix. Just what. She's had so much symbolism like going on. Like, I just took like a simple scroll through her Instagram and I was just like, dang girl, when did you do this? Like, when did you make your deal with Lucy? Because it happened. It's stamped in blood. Like, she's not going anywhere anytime soon, because this is just like, she's really not even that relevant. Like, I mean, she'll always be a household name because like High School Musical. They even put Gabriella got her head in the game. Like, she's always gonna be Gabriella, but there's a whole new generation of people who don't really care about that. She's still just here, just, and this is not like I don't want to sound like a hater saying these things, but like, we all know that half of these people that be showing up, like, they're not relevant, and it's just like, how are you still holding on by? How are you getting invited? Because there are people that are like hella relevant that don't get invited to the Met Gala, so you know that there's a special invitation list to get through those doors. Like, you might be at an after party, you might have did something, but like, for you to go through those doors and be in there, something else is going on. You did some extra. Even like, you see the reporters and stuff like that, they still have to wear masks. The workers are still wearing masks. I talked about this in my last video, and it's still happening. What in the discrimination? Like, and Janelle Monáe, Lord, she is the new like Illuminati princess, and I don't know what's going on. I mean, nobody can ever take Rihanna's place, but for her bracket that she's in, she's like their newest. Like, she's been going crazy with the symbolism lately, and she looks good, and it's just like, girl, what are you doing? The black and white, even though it's diamonds, but it's black and white, it's, the symbolism is there. The Baphomet pose, we see you, Janelle, we see you. What in the X-Men? You see, why are we acting like this? Like, these are, like, he looks fresh off the cloning table. Like, he got a new movie coming out or something. What did this have to do with the theme? This is what I'm saying. Like, they just be coming out here doing anything and then be like, oh, there was a theme. Like, are we sure? Are we sure? Ashton, come on, not right now. Anderson looked like he just came to have a good time. He done wrote on his arm, like, if you find, what does it say? If I die, he wants no music of his released after death, and that he has it tattooed on his arm. So, and him and Bruno Mars, their little Silk Sonic thing they got happening, but he just looked like, I'm just here. I don't even it's like Michael Ealy and Lenny Kravitz had a baby and was just like, yeah. Normani gives us nothing every single time. Like, she's so boring. Like, she's just so boring. And so talented, like amazingly talented, but boring. I don't even think she's doing any major rituals behind the scenes because her music's not selling nothing because she's boring. I don't even think they care that much right now. Like, it's just like the same thing every single time. She's definitely a beta kitten. Like, they're using her for whatever fans she has left. I don't understand. But Jack Harlow gave us Chocolate Silk. Like, I'm confused. Why? I'm confused at why everybody loves him so much. And of course he's here because he got these songs going, you know, viral. He got the whole TikTok thing. But I just don't understand y'all going like, these black women be ready to sell their soul for some Jack Harlow. Like, girl, please stand up. Miss Chloe Bailey. Miss Chloe Bailey. Miss Chloe Bailey. We see the worker bee symbolism. We see the vow of silence covered in her mouth. Like, I'm not, like, it's on the dotted line in blood pricked. Boop. Baby Beyonce. I've been telling y'all for a long time, like, this girl's glow up to this is just, I don't know why the dress is giving Shamar, and if you know who Shamar is, then you know. That's all I'm not going to be honest, but the hip poke and I don't know why that is happening. It's not really, I don't know. Her mother Beyonce is not the most fashion forward either. I feel like Beyonce's mad tacky, but yeah, I be trying to go to war. And that's why I be feeling like there really be like about, I mean, she has diehard fans, but I really feel like there only be about 100 items whenever she drops clothes, because I never see anybody in real life in like Beyonce's clothes ever. Even back when Darion, they were always out, they was always on the shelf. Nobody ever wore them in real life, but they were still there. Like, what, magazines, runways, all this stuff. I've never seen anybody wear anything. Like, okay. Okay. So yeah, for those of you who don't follow my Instagram, I know I reference my Instagram a lot, but I know a lot of you just follow my YouTube, and I'm so sorry because I feel like I'm not giving you guys enough attention or enough content, and I'm like always on Instagram, and I don't even like Instagram. My comments are always ignorant. Like, it's always just a bunch of nonsense happening over there, so I don't know why I don't put my energy where I am, you know, valued, and like people actually care about what I have to say, because they don't even value the theories over there. So it's always, you're reaching. So I'm sorry, I love you guys. I had posted talking about the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial, which I have not been keeping up with because they are both there to distract you. It doesn't matter who did what, if she was pooping in the bed, if he, you know, was doing drugs, giving her cavity searches, whatever was happening. It's all a distraction. It really doesn't matter because he's best friends with Marilyn Manson. They have matching tattoos. They have all this stuff going on behind the scenes. So whatever she says about him is true. Whatever he said about her is true. She was giving Elon Musk black eyes and stuff. They're all crazy. They're all in one big club. They're all a bunch of friends. Everybody knows each other. Everybody's smashed each other. Everything is everything with these people. Okay, so just don't even get caught up in it. But while I was sharing about the, you know, their trial, they both showed up to court with worker bees, the Gucci bees that people like to call it. It's a Gucci, it's Gucci. What do y'all think? Wait, like, y'all think Gucci cares about y'all? They be putting all of this symbolism on all of their stuff, always in the news for something racist. Like, why would y'all think that Gucci is not an Illuminati brand? Whatever. They both showed up with this worker bee on their tie. She's a sociopath for showing up in the same outfit as him too. Like, she's just, like, she does a lot. But this was to show you that the Illuminati uses the worker bee symbol as a honey trap, a person stuck in stressful work. They serve the state and all of their corporations. So when you see these worker bees, it's like another form of silencing, and I work for them. These are my masters. I'm a puppet. It's all betas. Like, you know, it's just all under the same umbrella. So if you didn't know, now you know. But Chloe is just going up from here, and it makes me so sad. This girl, like, deserves everything because she is talented. Like, she's writing, producing, and I tweeted, and it went crazy because like all these stands were coming like, shut up, you don't know what you're talking about, you don't know how the music industry works. I was talking about how Chloe and Halle signed a $1 million contract for two of them in a group, signed to Beyonce, whatever percentages they were getting. So everybody's like, oh, you don't understand how contracts work. They signed the $1 million contract. That means that's all they owe. But what y'all are not getting is that she said herself, she was on the Terrell show, I believe it was. I love the Terrell show. Terrell is just, I love me a Virgo, okay? She said that they weren't qualified for Grammys because she was writing and producing like their own stuff for her and Halle. You can't get paid as a producer because you're producing your stuff in-house. So all this talent that she has, unless you outsource people, you don't get to see that. Now you see why she's showing her ass so much. Literally, she gets money off of sponsors, off of people watching her, people wanting to see her. Her eyes look dead here. She always looks so sad and scared, and like you can tell even when she's talking, like when she's in like a happy place and like when she's talking about something that she's passionate about, like she has like this childlike wonder, and that's like the real Chloe. Like you can see it. And not saying that like her trying to like grow up or wanting to be sexy isn't the real her, but the over sexualization of her is just, and everybody can see that it's forced. So it's just like we can tone it down a bit, but she's heavy beta kitten. Like she's, what I was trying to say, like these recording contracts are slavery. It's literally the music industry is modern day slavery, just like any other system, school, jail, music. Like that's why like they make it seem that it's unattainable to you to get, so that you'll work twice as hard to get it, and then you'll be twice as appreciative when you get there, so you won't want to turn on them, and you'll give them all of your loyalty, all of your energy, everything that you have, so they can use you. Now you're their property. And it's like really crazy even hearing like myself say these things, because anybody who knew me before this, my channel took this turn, knows like how serious like I took music. And it wasn't even like I didn't take the industry too serious, like because I never really cared that much to be like famous. I always just wanted to be heard. Like I wanted to put a message out. Then once I realized, I started singing and started getting in the rooms that I wanted to be with, the people that I wanted to be, and working with producers that I dreamed of, and like literally like all of my dreams were coming true. But the music they had me singing was like things that I would never say in real life. Like people were just like, when I would play the songs for my friends, they were like, oh my god, like you sound amazing, this is so good, like you sound beautiful, but like what are you talking about? Like I've never heard you say like anything like this before. I'm like, because it's just, I'm singing, like it doesn't matter, like just people are gonna like it. And they're like, yeah, like you sure this is you? And then you know, you're in this like mind state of like, oh, again, like when you say something about what's going on in the industry, you'd be like, oh no, people is hating because I'm doing this and I'm doing, people are not always hating. Like sometimes people are just really trying to figure out what are you doing, because they know you and they can see that you're uncomfortable. Like I was so uncomfortable making these songs. Like I had to literally record in the dark. I mean, I like being in the dark anyway, but like in the dark with the candle on, like literally just nobody look at me, nobody see me, because what am I saying right now? Like what is this really? Like I don't really even curse like that in real life. Like if I do, it's because like I'm really passionate about something that I'm saying. But like people that know me, they just be like I might type it out or say it like in a text or something before I actually say it out loud. Like it, so like they just had me being like real vulgar and just like it just wasn't me. And to like have to sit there and like watch my parents listen to it and like things like that. And I know like that's not everybody's case, but it wasn't natural for me. And I see a lot of Chloe, I see a lot of that in Chloe, and not like to, you know, compare us because it's two different things, but it's being programmed into her that she needs to be like this to be accepted. Is that Jared Leto? Oh, it's not Jared Leto. Okay, what is this? Is giving you see like now we're getting back into like the X-Men looking like aliens. Like what was the theme? The theme was gilded glamour. It's giving War of the Worlds, because these people are shapeshifters and they be using this night as the opportunity for them to shapeshift into what they be doing. Let's talk about Miss AK, Alicia Keys, and her man stealing something out. Really took that lady husband, but whatever. And that's the thing too, understand how this industry works. It's all about images. That's why I'm tired of y'all thinking that half of these PR couples are like real. Like it's not real. It's all about who looks good together, because he already had his person. He was with whoever he was with. Once they decide you're going to be better, I know somebody in their camps was like, we want you to be with Alicia because this is going to be better. Him and his ex-wife, they was never at the tables with Jay-Z and Beyonce and the photo ops and all that stuff. They wasn't doing that because nobody cared about her. You know what they care about? They care about him and Alicia Keys together, because now they're at the tables with Beyonce and Jay-Z, and it was Diddy and Cassie. But let's get into Alicia Keys and this look right here and the post that I made on Instagram. So this might just seem all regular, like, you know, it's Alicia Keys, you know, she's Empire State of Mind, New York on her back, blah blah blah. No. How convenient was it that the morning of the Met Gala, I didn't even know the Met Gala was happening, because I thought it was gonna happen like later in like September or something, whenever, I don't know, just because last year was the first time I really caught it. So I'm just like not expecting the Met Gala to be this day. But earlier that morning, there was a thunderstorm so intense in New York that it shook Texas. Like, I thought it was just like a New York thing, and when I made the Instagram post talking about it, or tweet, whatever I did, people like started commenting like, oh my god, I felt that here in Texas, I felt this in Colorado. Like, it was all these things. So I'm starting to look, because I'm like, the way the boom was so loud, I thought it was another transformer explosion. I thought a plane might have hit. I didn't know what was going on. Like, y'all know I live in Manhattan. Like, I'm already like just antsy, and I be on sensory overload. I don't like loud noises. I don't like planes flying over my building. I don't like motorcycles driving by too fast. Yeah, see, like that. And that's why I leave those in my videos too, like when all those noises happen, so you guys can see my reaction, because it really like shakes me to the core. Like, I hate it. Like, those are my least favorite sounds in the world. I just feel like they're gonna hit me. I don't know. Anytime I hear those noises, I get up from wherever I'm at and I run. Like, I just run to to my mom, to my dog. First thing I see in my house that makes me feel safe, I'm running there just to make sure everything is okay. When I tell you guys, I couldn't even move. Like, it just hit, and I heard boom, 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 like all of the, you know how thunder sounds. And it didn't even sound like regular thunder. It was like 30 seconds of thunder. Like, I just don't know what that roll was. It was just crazy. I just thought it was over. I thought my building was collapsing. I didn't know what was happening. And it sounds dramatic, but like, I literally like live next to I live next to the water. I don't trust it. I'm just always on edge. And I was coming down from a shroom trip, and we know those can last 6 to 8 hours. So I was just on the come down from that, just waiting for everything to stop feeling the way it was feeling, because the lightning was flashing. It was like a solar flare. I'm just telling you guys, it was not a normal thunderstorm. I don't care what the news says. I don't care what anybody says. It was not a normal thunderstorm, and I will stand by that. Something happened, and there was like a reset. Something happened with time and everything. I made another tweet like, does anybody feel like time is moving funny? I just feel like there was a major shift. A lot of things happened and that are different. Like, there's about to be a lot more Mandela effects too, like people noticing things are different, because I feel like we're on a weird timeline that we weren't supposed to be on. I don't know, they did something. So I go check the news to see what happened. You know what they said this big boom that like rang through the entire city was? Like, do y'all want to know? They said lightning struck the World Trade Center. Lightning struck the World Trade Center. Yes, that is what happened the morning of the Met Gala. Then we have Alicia Keys show up in the outfit with New York City on her back, with the point right there, like going up towards her hair, and her hair looks like some type of UFOs coming down, which in itself just, you guys, like it was just like, it stressed me out. I was like, no way, no way. And right after, so these are just the thoughts that are going through my head through the day, right? Because I'm already thinking about the loud thunder. Then they're saying that lightning struck the World Trade Center. Now I'm looking at Alicia Keys with the city on her back after the city was just struck by lightning. And then, to my surprise, like, because I was surprised, because you can't even, and I feel like she's photoshopped, and I don't think she was even really there. We have Hillary Clinton. Why is she there? Why? Hillary Clinton hasn't been to a Met Gala since 2001. Do you know what else happened in 2001? 9/11. Do you know what happened in 9/11? The Twin Towers came down. What happened this morning? The Twin Towers? Well, the one World Trade Center now, because it's not Twin Towers anymore, just the one World Trade Center that it is, was struck by lightning. And Miss Clinton, Miss Frazzle Drip herself, decides to show up to the Met Gala for the first time in 21 years. That's not suspicious. I like highlighted it and everything, and like people were still in my comments like, I don't understand. What are you trying to say? What does this mean? The first time she attended the Met Gala, she had on the beta sex kitten attire, like to the T. Why are you showing up? You are Hillary Clinton. You are showing up to the Met Gala in animal print. Okay, that was just showing you right there. She's under surveillance. She is programmed. She is going to be the best puppet that she is going to be. Now you show up 21 years later. It was a ritual. It was a ritual. I can't say everything that I want to say because YouTube be dragging it, but just, I need y'all to just know that it was a ritual. It's giving Handmaid's Tales. She looks fake though. She looks fake. That doesn't even look like her. I'm not fully convinced that she is still with us. if you know what I mean. But if her and Queen Elizabeth want to keep pulling this, you know, theatrics, we can keep on. At the end of my Instagram post, I also added the Rolling Loud 2022 poster, which is taking place in Toronto, September 11th. Yeah, on the poster there's a plane circling around the poster and the buildings, and you can see like all the chemtrails like left around on the poster. And then below the plane and where it says 9/11, there are 2 identical towers or whatever with like these points on them. And I just think it was just weird, like all of this symbolism, like, and everything just keeps pointing to New York, and like all of these other readers and like just intuitive people keep having these dreams, and we feel the energy. Like, you can't live here right now and be an empath or an intuitive person and not feel the energy in New York. Like, it's just so foggy and heavy, and it sucks. I've shared my dreams that I've had about like New York, whatever, like on my Instagram and stuff, but I really hope that that's something that I miss on because I don't want any of those dreams coming true. I'm just hoping that it's just a paranoia because I can like see the water out of my window, and like I just think about those things. It's like really cold, and I'm sitting in front of my fireplace and I'm still cold. Like, is it May even? Are you from New York even? Do you have a black puffer coat even? Winnie Harlow, I don't know what this is. It's giving spider venom. It's giving I don't follow rules. Yo, this is the Hunger Games, for real. This is the Hunger Games. Kris Jenner, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Who remembers my video when I said, was it the Met Gala video? It might have been the Met, or the Travis Scott video, I don't know. But who remembers when I said that Kris Jenner pimps out her kids and that they're all beta kittens and they work for Kris, and Kris will do whatever in her power to make sure that her little kittens are on the top, right? And everybody was like, what do you mean she sold them? What do you mean she sells them? I was just waiting. I was just waiting. I needed proof because I needed proof. Because I've been saying for years, like everybody's always like, oh, you gotta stop bringing up Kim's tape because she's done so much. She's done so much. She's done so much. We know. Get up off it and work, right, Kim? Yeah, we know. That tape was a business transaction. That was sold to the people by Kris herself. And it was just so convenient that right after the tape leak, they get a show. Nobody even, like, nobody was keeping up with the Kardashians. Nobody was trying to... Nobody was checking for them. You was cleaning closets. You, like, literally, you were organizing closets, taking loans, doing a bunch of stuff. Nobody was keeping up with y'all. Kris, though, she literally put her daughter into for the rest of their family to be able to eat. Yeah, so she can keep blaming it on ecstasy. Ray J finally spoke out and said that it was a transaction, that they planned it, didn't leak anything. They put that out. So do y'all really still think this industry, like, these people don't care about their own kids, so they definitely don't care about yours. I didn't even see this. Elon done bought May to the Met Gala. I have a whole post on Elon Musk, well, of his mom. She is, oh, these people are lying. They're, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. They're in the comments talking about his mom is gorgeous. She's stunning. She's so gorgeous. All I see is evil coming off of this lady. This lady, look, she, no. Are we looking at the same, no. She's a witch. Not a cool witch. She's like one of the fairy tale witches, like the Disney witches. She's one of those witches. And he's just, look at the emptiness in his eyes. He's just such a bot. Like, a bot, like an actual robot. I don't even, and then he wants to take your brain and put chips in it. And everybody's like, oh, Elon, sign me up. You're so cool. You're so, oh my God. Lori Harvey is beautiful. She's only here because, you know, Michael B. Jordan, and y'all keep eating that up too. That is a PR relationship. I don't care what anyone says. Lizzo giving Willy Wonka Hunger Games. It's really, this was a Hunger Games situation. I was just talking about Lenny Kravitz earlier, and he was in Hunger Games. Let's talk about it. He's giving his, like, that's what he looked like in Hunger Games. Hunger Games. And we also talk about how over-sexualized Billie has become, and like her whole thing, like coming into the industry, was like, I want to wear these clothes because I don't want to be sexualized. I want to do this. And I know, again, she's growing up, coming into her own, but I just think it's a real weird 360. Like, as soon as you 360, 180. Yeah, no, I'm not good at math. It's a crazy turnaround. They make you think this is normal because they normalize it in the industry. And a lot of people base their lives off of like the industry and what's happening on TV and things that they're seeing. There's always these good girl gone bad and I had to grow up. You know what I mean? Like, y'all know what I mean. Goofy. She's just goofy. Like, she's just goofy. Her stans got my TikTok reported again. I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired. She lied on that interview with Gayle. I don't care what nobody say. And I'm not saying Tori's innocent. I've never said Tori was innocent, but she is lying about stuff. We're not gonna get into all of that, but it's giving Phoenix Rising and all of this stuff. I don't know. I don't like it. It's not giving glamour. Like, it's really, they should have just said, get ready for the Hunger Games. Like, goofy. Yeah, I know how I feel about Naomi. She's a trafficker, allegedly, but getting those girls for Epstein and them. Her and Ghislaine Maxwell are, yeah, so I'm tired of people acting like they're so, we want Ghislaine to go to jail, Epstein didn't himself, but then they see Naomi and be like, yeah, Naomi Campbell, queen, slay, hot, Beyonce got her in her videos, doing all that. She was right there with them doing the same stuff they were doing. Like, keep that energy. And then she got this cross across of it, and it looks like this, yeah, that looks like the satanic cross, the cross of Lorraine, the Manson cross, whatever you want to, it's looking real. It's giving that. Gunna, you knew he was gonna be, he looking like Jesus fresh off the cross. What is this? I don't know what's going on. The symbolism that him and Young Thug was showing on they photo shoot, Future with his mask on, which is mad funny because he had that whole mask off moment or whatever, and then he shows up like this, and yeah, the gloves. It's giving Freemason. He looks just like the little Freemason things. I'll add it in, whatever. SZA the Shiesty Scorpio giving American Horror Story and My Little Pony. I really don't know what this is. I'm just tired of SZA lying. Like, she just be lying. Now these two want to have a whole little photo shoot in the middle of the Met Gala, like if they wasn't just pimping out little Zaya with their girlfriend or whatever that was. Yeah, Bad Bunny is giving us Frida Kahlo. I don't know what's happening right now. It's again, like the men being feminine and the women being masculine. Like, it's just, Kylie's giving Bride of Chucky, and Chloe's a witch. I don't even want to talk about them. I'm telling you, the Kardashians, there's a lot. Kid Cudi, he just looks like they're draining all of his energy out. Like, they're draining him. He's been going through all these little rituals, and it's just, it's sad to watch. Gwen Stefani in the highlighter yellow, green, whatever this is. Like I said, in the Will Smith, Chris Rock thing, the color of green, deception. Especially this neon highlighter green. Beyonce had it on in the middle of her performance for the Oscars where Chris Rock got slapped. It's just like this colors of illusion. Kendall looking like an alien. They upset me. I don't even want to talk about them. From the blood, they're Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox 2.0. Like, I just don't. The whole family, this whole family, bro. Like, they beyond beta skin. Like, she is channeling Marilyn Monroe. They gave her a lock of Marilyn Monroe's hair. She's wearing her birthday dress. She had to lose weight for this dress. Skeet went and got her kid's initials tattooed on his neck. First of all, why are you getting another man's kid's names tattooed? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? She's known you for like 6 months, bro. Like, these people are weird. The kids are weird. They need to protect them kids. I don't know. Yeah, like, y'all signing petitions to get Yosan taken away from Ari when y'all need to be signing petitions to get Kim's kids taken away from her, because listen, I just want to say, I called it. I called this though. I told y'all, like, Pete was up next after the whole Ariana Grande thank you next put him on the map. It made him desirable, people, because nobody was looking for Pete. Made him desirable. Oh my god, she's gonna write a whole album about him. She loves Pete Davidson. Why? Like, what does she see in him that we didn't see? Then, they started checking for him. Then they put him on the cover of Paper magazine. Then they got him with Julia Fox. They got a was it Paper? I would go with Paper. I don't know, but whatever magazine that was. Then he's with Julia Fox. They got the pills. They got the symbolism was going on. They did his emasculation ritual in that spread. It was just the blonde hair. It was so much going on, and I was pointing it out on my Instagram, and I was like, he is going full beta skin. Males are betas too. I was like, he's going full beta, and everybody's just like, how do you know? How do you know this thing? Here we go. That's how I know, because it always unfolds. It writes itself. Honestly, it does. It does. Everything is giving me Hunger Games. Like, honestly, Erykah Badu. I love how people just always try to, they just be trying to go to war for her. Like, like, this is Mama Illuminati right here. Okay, I don't care what y'all want to say. Thank you. Russell Westbrook in a skirt again, a kilt, whatever. It's giving Abraham Lincoln, like, Scottish version. Like, I don't know, I just don't like it. And I don't mind a man in a kilt. Like, honestly, like my grandma's Irish, and I always said, like, if I married an Irish man, I would have a traditional Irish wedding, like, and he would wear a kilt and everything like that. But I don't think that would ever happen. But I used to say that, like, when I was younger. But, like, it's part of the culture. I don't mind a kilt. That's not what you got going on. It's not giving that. I just don't love this. So it's giving they keep putting him in these weird outfits. But y'all start to realize not every basketball player gets to go to the Met Gala. Not every basketball player gets to be in these things. But you know, the ones that do, the ones that sell their kids, wear dresses, let them emasculate them. Wasn't I talking about Lori Harvey and the whole Michael B. Jordan thing? Yeah. So Lori has always been a beautiful girl, but she was becoming known for just being passed around in the industry. And they needed to clear that image up because, first of all, Steve Harvey was not about to have that. They needed to clean up her image. So they put her with Michael B. Jordan. He wrote her a little message. Well, he posted to his Instagram a picture of her at the Met Gala and said, "Probably my faith pick. The composition says so much. Bird's eye view of a moment you've dreamed of for so long. Finally manifested and you didn't disappoint. Way to shine, baby girl. I love you." Beautiful, beautiful message, right? Like, I'm not knocking it. Like, they're cute or whatever from what they show us, what we see. But she can never just have a moment without it being tied to him now. And they can't, like, they push this so hard, like this love story between them. It just is so PR. I mean, even they might end up even getting married, having some kids and doing things. Doesn't mean it wasn't a PR relationship. Just means they decided to stick through the contract. Nobody can convince me that this is not PR. So yeah, with that being said, I very much believe that the Met Gala was some type of energy harvest for, I don't want to say it, but like a city. I don't know. It might just have something to do with buildings or things. Listen, I don't want to say it out loud and like really fully manifest it because I don't want it to be that. I don't want this to happen like at all. Like I don't. But I can't shake this feeling, and it's just, you guys wanted me to talk about the Met Gala. You asked for my opinion. There it is. I didn't write anything out for this. I didn't have like a long, like, you know, educational video for you guys. I just wanted to get it out the way and let you know what caught my eye. But I really think, like, as a whole, we should just stop watching these things. Like, next VMAs, next all that stuff, let's just not watch it. Let's not give it our energy. Let's just not. So yeah, I hope I did not disappoint. I hope you guys got some clarity from what my cryptic Instagram messages were. I did unfortunately remove the Telegram group because it was just getting out of hand and it wasn't something that I could keep up with personally, and it just wasn't fair. There was too much going on in there and I wasn't able to like mediate the situations, so I just rather not have that type of community going on. But I will try to figure out some other way for like me to connect with you guys more. We're just gonna have to figure it out. So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you to glassesusa.com for sponsoring this video and for my new glasses because, like, how cute am I? I will see you guys in my next video.